With some luxury properties, you get views of the Gulf. Other luxury properties, you get beach access. Then there's properties like this one. And if your goal has ever been to live on the Gulf, after viewing this property right here, that might just ruin every other Gulf property after this one.
I'm Mark Klecka, and this is 6489 Gulfside Road on Longboat Cape.
Welcome to Luxury Listings and Lifestyle Sarasota. The luxury isn't viewed, it's experienced.
Before we even enter the home, let's talk about something you can't renovate, replace, or recreate, and that's location. 6489 Gulfside Road occupies one of the most desirable settings on Longboat Key. Not only does it sit directly on 90 feet of Gulf frontage, but it enjoys something increasingly rare along Florida's coastline: privacy. Gulfside Road is one of the few beachfront streets positioned away from the Gulf, creating a quiet residential atmosphere that feels worlds away from traffic and activity.
You know you've reached a certain level of luxury when the loudest thing you have to hear all day is the occasional wave.
In 2025, Longboat Key completed one of the most significant beach renourishment projects in its history. The result? Homeowners on Gulfside Road now enjoy one of the widest and deepest stretches of beach anywhere on the island. Imagine stepping outside your home every morning and having miles of walkable shoreline directly outside your door. This isn't just beachfront, it's front row seating to the Gulf.
And unlike many of these other beachfront properties where you come out and everybody seems to find your secret spot, this property here is very, very private with its own private beach.
This Seaward Homes curated collection residence was designed by renowned DSDG architects and represents some of the most advanced residential construction currently available on Florida's Gulf Coast. Built with enhanced hurricane-resistant engineering and elevated more than 15 feet above sea level, the home demonstrates a level of planning and execution rarely seen even in the luxury market.
So walking past the wet bar, all right, that's tempting, but no. The common denominator, views, openness, light. I'm going in, I'm taking a shower. Oh no, people are, they're not. Glass is blacked out on the outside. You cannot see in. This is the biggest pantry I've ever seen. Oh. As being so open, I do get the feeling that there's differentiation of space. There's no walls, but it's done so well, designed so well, and designed both with the furnishings and the actual structure, that you get the feeling of individual spaces, but with no walls. Some people spend thousands of dollars a year to vacation at a property such as this. Here, vacation lives at your property.
Longboat Key stretches 11 miles along Florida's Gulf Coast and remains one of the most coveted barrier islands in the country. Yet, despite the privacy and seclusion, you're only minutes from St. Armand Circle, downtown Sarasota, and approximately 25 minutes from Sarasota International Airport.
Thank you for joining me on this episode of Luxury Listings and Lifestyle Sarasota. Be sure to join me next time. I've got something planned you are not going to want to miss. So, see you then. Have a fantastic day.